Hey, how are you guys doing this evening?
Okay. So we should be live, everybody. I would like. I'm sure we are. I don't see why I don't see the comments coming through yet, though. Hold on. Give me 1 second. There they come in. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, guys. Yeah, I see them come in. Okay, everybody see in here. I need some ones in the chat before we bring our guest up.
yeah, key lime pie sounds really delicious right now. I agree with that. So I hope everybody's well this evening.
Yeah, here's everybody. Okay, guys, American Amy and Lady Justice here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry about last night. We did have some technical difficulties, but tonight I think we're on. I'm fixing to turn it over to Mr. Chuck Bronson and Lady Justice, and hopefully he'll start by telling us a little bit about the rest, and we'll go from there, guys.
All right.
So,
Uh,
Lady
okay.
Justice is on y'all. Y'all want to
Oh,
put your camera on?
okay.
No.
Thank you.
Okay.
We are here. Um, I am here with Chuck Bronson. I guess what everybody's wanting to find out, I got some questions that different viewers. And steak fry auditor. I know Chuck is going. I know Chuck is going
And
to get with his
steak
charges.
fry auditor.
Oh, I got feedback.
That was me. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry about that, guys. We're
Yeah.
fine. Everything's okay. You guys are
No.
great.
Got our masks on tonight. I know Chuck is going to hopefully press charges. Ask Chuck if he is has an attorney or if he is going to do it himself. Girls rock for being there for Chuck. Okay, that's what Steak Fry Auditor said.
I ain't answering that guy's question. That guy's a troll.
He's a troll.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
I'm just kidding. I
Don't
don't know.
listen to nothing Chuck says.
It's been 3 fucking days. What kind of fucking question is that? I don't fucking know what I'm gonna do yet. I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, you're kind of been thrown into this scenario.
Is somebody gonna toss me 20 G's so I can afford an attorney and take it all the way? I don't know. Amy's talking to herself.
Yeah, guys, can I get my mods just when we're on the subject of finances? Guys, if you don't mind, I hate to ask, but since Miss Lady Justice and Chuck both have a case to fight now, mods, can we try to drop their PayPal links, please, tonight? Okay, thank you. Okay, back to you and Chuck. Chuck, would you like to just tell us a little bit about that night, what was going through your mind, and anything you would like to say about it?
Well, that night I was driving down the road. I drank a 30-pack of Busch Light. I smoked about 4 ounces of dope. I had, I don't know, a couple crack pipes full of meth. I was having a heller. And this guy was blocking the road. I got out to make sure everybody's okay, and he arrested me. That's how it went. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, isn't that some shit? Do you think? I mean, I feel like that guy was a CI. I really do.
You guys
And
are talking video, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That we did. Yeah.
yeah, so I mean, we all seen the video. It seems to me like he was a CI. He says things like, "You must not know how it works around here," or "You're not from around here." Anyway, okay, another question I have for you, and a lot of others want to know: is there going to be a mass audit? Do you desire a mass audit, and if so, like, have you talked to anybody about that? Do you know anybody that's coming? I know some people that want to come.
I don't think I'm important enough.
Shit.
I don't think I'm recognized in the community enough for.
You're such a lie. Are you gonna be serious at all?
Hell no, I'm never serious.
I know you ain't.
I interview somebody that's never serious is what you get.
I love it.
Hey, it's okay. I just want you the way you are, you know. Interview the way you are, the way we grown to know and love you. Is the way we want you to interview.
Maybe this is why the cops always pull over the bait car.
Because of the mask? You don't usually have the mask on. Did they steal your cock? No, they didn't steal your cock.
You don't know what I'm wearing. What are you talking about?
Well, whatever the fuck that is. You did not they did not take the cock out of the car, right? Except for you, but you got out the car already.
Cock out of the car.
They did.
They kidnapped the cocks.
They did.
I got a letter from them saying that, you know, because I asked, something I requested for public records was inventory of everything they took out of the car, the body cam of them taking the items out of the car, and they said they refused to release it due to still under investigation.
Wow. Lady Justice, from your side, do you want to try to look at the comments and see if you can see anything people are trying to say on your phone? Cut the volume all the way down so you can see the questions run through. Okay, so well, let's give some shout outs real quick. We got M Star in here, we got Joe Black.
Who's that?
YXL.
Who's that?
Master, you know who that is.
Who's
Smoking
that?
Auditor, shut up. And he's such a this man, if y'all don't know Chuck, he is such a man. He's Chuck. Hillsburg Hot Watch, notably Nova. We got Mark, we got Lady Di 2.0, and Pink Taco. And I might have missed some people. Midwest, we got Don, Florida Olives, Toe for Life, Fish on, Don, Desert Rose, Audit Them, Good Citizen Dude, Pigment Audits, Midwest Transparency, Shirley Z. We just got tons of people in here. There's a Smoking Auditor. Man, yeah, so everybody wants to hear you speak, man. Hey, Caucasian, who helped us last night, even though we never got together. We appreciate your help. Hey, for Public Safety. Hey, Batman. And hello. Thanks for the Super Chat, Midwest. And we got Mark Jones at large and Mr. Long Island. Okay. So, Miss Lady Justice, you got some questions ready? Hey, Sunshine Sam. Hey, baby. I'm glad you can make it.
What's up, John?
Chuck, you're welcome to look at chat and answer anything you feel like answering, or
your permission.
Yeah, you're very welcome. At least I'm not a tyrant. I give permission.
There you go.
I don't make you comply. You willingly comply. Hey, Tiz Hall Rob. Hey, everybody. Thank you guys for being here. I'm sorry about last night, but right now we've got the man right here. We got 59 people watching, and so lady is looking at y'all's questions. So if anybody's got a question right now, you can put it up there. I don't know if he'll answer it or not. You know, it's up to him.
It's up to him how he chooses to do.
This is a situation.
This question is: why did you start making your own cop show, Chuck? And are you going pro se on this latest case arrest?
Per se.
Oh, pro se, yeah. Are you going pro?
Right now, I believe so. Unless I can find, I've applied to the ACLU and some other places. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I honestly don't trust hiring attorneys. And so just because it just seems like every time they're like, yeah, give me $2,000 to $10,000, we'll beat this case. And then right before trial, they're like, I think it's going to be best if we just take this plea bargain.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, so I just paid you $10,000 and I could have took a plea bargain by myself for free without you?
Yeah. But I wouldn't, but I mean, hopefully none of us are going to have to take no plea bargains, especially on a case like this.
Right.
So, I mean, that's my plan. But, I mean, I at this point, I'm ready to take it all the way.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. We don't, and there's no use to apologize or nothing. You didn't do nothing wrong at all. James said a super chat. He says, Daddy, you're free. He seems to think that you're his long last dad. I don't think that's the truth. Sorry, James, but I don't think he's going to take a blood test for you either.
I mean, I used to bet mom back in the day, but
I know.
Look at the kid. I just like, that kid can't be mine.
Right. And hopefully use protection too. In this day and no, well, that's not good. We believe in safe sex.
She told me it was in her butt, but it really wasn't. So I don't know what happened.
Well, you're the one that missed the hole. You should know what you're doing. Okay. So
Bob!
what'd you say? Yeah. Talk to our people. Guys, the man's right here asking your questions. This is our exclusive. This is the first time this man has spoke since his illegal kidnapping. And and first of all, when you drew up there, you said, this guy, what's he doing here? He works day shift usually. Okay. That I found telling. And then I found telling the way that, that one guy was telling the cop, yeah, that guy sells dope. It's like common knowledge. It seems like pretty much we all sell dope. That's how I felt. That's the way I read it.
What really happened was, if you pay real close attention towards the middle or end, the guy says, I got stabbed, but it was like, 3 weeks ago. And which was just trying to throw me off because I show up, with the camera, and this off-duty cop is there. And I think he was drunk. He just left the bar or something. I'm still working on proving everything, but it seemed to me like I rolled up on some type of backdoor drug deal going on in the street in the hood.
Yeah, I think it was something like that too. And then he kept saying, I'm well known in these streets. First off, if you're that well known, just shut the fuck up and keep less attention off you. That's stupid. That draws more attention to you. It was dark out there. If he'd have kept his mouth shut, his people probably would have never even seen this shit. And if they had, but that was kind of, to me, that was kind of green for him to be out there yelling that shit. And he was insisting that they delete that shit. And then he's like, you must not be from around here. Like we know what's up. Like everybody around here knows what's up. That's how I felt it was. And I agree with you. It looked like something like that to me too. And why would he turn his back? That man just starting to shoot you. And he turned his back to him. What about officer safety?
Right?
This man just said, I'm going to threaten. I'm going to go get my gun. And then he goes and arrests he should have been, if anything, asking you if you wanted to press charges on him for threatening your life.
Yep.
Okay.
What does Pink want?
What does he want?
Pink, what's your question, Stinky Pink?
Put him in the chat, guys. He can see it just like I can. Hey, Rooster. Hey, Batman. Hey, Liberty Blair. Angel. Dan. Mark. We appreciate y'all being here. Make sure you hit the like button.
There's a new game we play on YouTube where everybody times everybody out. It's fun.
Don't listen to Chuck.
Thing, you just hide everybody. It's the new coolest thing to do on YouTube.
Chuck and his jokes.
Did I miss Pink again? I think Pink's need to ask.
Don't, Pink. What do you want to ask? Did Chuck pick up extra charges for tickling inmates' brown eyes? I thought he was going to say something worse than that. Okay, we got Jim.
I didn't have to worry about that, meat taco. I just like walked around with my brown taco hanging out and let everybody have some.
Oh,
That way they all got charges.
oh, y'all are crazy. Thanks for dropping those links in here, Em. Hey, crazy news. Okay, guys, put your question there. Okay, yeah, everybody wants to know, did you take your phone and have it professionally looked at to see if they had been in it?
I can't talk about that, yes. But
No.
I mean, I did, but I can't tell you the results yet.
Okay, thank you. So don't worry, guys. He has had it professionally checked, and when he gets the results, he'll probably keep those to himself, but at least he'll know. He'll have the knowledge of whether he needs to take action against protecting his phone or not. They want to know, did they damage anything in the car, like the cameras and stuff? I know they took them out. Are they damaged?
Not that I know of, but I haven't
Okay.
received it. They haven't
Right.
given everything back yet.
And you haven't put the cameras back in the car and all that, right? Well, maybe. Okay, no.
Nope.
If he has it, he will before he gets out there, and then we'll know for sure if they work or not. Okay. Well, yeah, everybody says to lock them. I don't like to lock my phone because I get too nervous trying to touch buttons. But even if it's locked, if you're live, when they grab your phone, it's not going to lock until the live goes off, right? And then even after that, you could still play. If you got in there, started playing around, it wouldn't lock for as long as you kept playing on it, right?
I mean, typically, yeah, unless you have certain apps installed that will let you, record with it in lock.
Right. That's what I'm kind of thinking, that it helps and it don't help, because once they got your camera, and once they cut that off, if they were to go straight into messing up, yeah, I know they play with mine because I kept showing up on Facebook in the middle of the night. You know how it turns green by Messenger if you're online, and my best friend Sunshine Sam, she kept, y'all make sure y'all sub to her too. She kept seeing it turn pink, and she was texting on there. She would hit them up and say, "Leave her, get off her phone, you cops." They get off for a little bit, and then it turned green again. And she took screenshots. There's no way I can be accessing Facebook when I'm in jail.
Yeah, and Bailey, she tracked the phones driving around town.
Yes.
So I was in.
We were scared that they were taking you somewhere and beating your ass behind a building.
Yeah.
That's what I was scared of. And I
Yeah.
think she was too, to be honest. I really do. Because she's seeing her husband's phone being tracked, and it's going to weird places away from the police station. That's got to be terrifying. And it was scary not knowing what was happening. But thank God he is here with us and he's present, and they didn't take him behind the building and beat him. I'm not saying they haven't caused him any physical injuries. That I don't know. First of all, just the taking somebody by force in itself, I mean, to me, that's an injury right there, because you're taking me against my will. You're putting bruises all over me. You're dragging me. You're pulling on me. And that's in itself, even if they don't intentionally try to hurt you, I'm not saying they did or didn't, whoever it is, you're still getting, harm is being done to you, okay? When you're being arrested.
Right.
Especially,
For public safety had a question. If you want to go back.
I don't think that's going to make it go back for you.
Oh, okay.
Maybe if I go back.
No, I don't want y'all. Oh, y'all can scroll up.
Yeah, it was he wanted to know how they justified taking the cameras out of your vehicle.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Inventory, I guess. But they're stable though, aren't? I mean, why would they move something stable?
You know how many traffic stops I've watched, and I've never seen them grab a bunch of inventory and take it.
Not like that.
Station.
That was different. That was weird.
To process it.
Oh, they took it to a different location to process it. Yeah.
PD.
That's why the phone was going and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it's really suspicious. And I would think the cameras, I mean, those cameras were fixed in there. At what point I mean, that would be like if they snatched my radio out of my car or my radar detector. Did they take the radar detector?
Nope.
See? Okay. That's more it's easier to take the radar off than it is to take the camera out. Am I wrong or right?
Yeah, I mean, they're both about similar, but
Regardless, you know? If they really were inventory, and inventory is supposed to be like to protect your stuff,
to
right?
document what's
To
in the car.
document what's there. Right. So if you nothing was even written about the radar, I'm sure, right?
Nope.
Right. So
They didn't give me a list of what's taken. I inquired about what was taken. Like I said a little bit ago, they won't even tell me what all was taken from the car. They won't even give me the inventory list.
perhaps you can I don't know how to go about that.
I'll be requesting that back on the initial hearing. I'll be requesting all the items back because they're all, every bit of it is used, during my, basically journalist activities. And it's all a part of, client privilege, to where they're not allowed to take our stuff like that. It's just like taking a lawyer's memo log or, his private files between him and his clients.
Right. It's funny, Lady Justice, the mask will go on her sometimes, and then the little thing, and then sometimes it won't be there.
Oh.
Yeah. Sometimes
And sunglasses on.
I didn't know. Is that why?
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
It's not it's got to see your eyes.
Yeah, let it see your eyes because it look good, cool with two of you sitting there. Take your glasses off.
This, not towards that.
Oh.
There you go. See?
Or just hold your head up.
Yeah, put your hat up a little bit. So
if you start holding your head down, it's going to block your face.
Yeah, and I look this way. Yeah, cool. That's funny. This one didn't scare me. One night, me and Chuck and some other people were on here. He came in one, and it had like this green face on it. I was like a little kid. I was like, please take that off. It scared me. But it really was. But this one don't scare me. This is a better filter. Okay, so we got more questions. Anybody? And so Pigman says, yeah, Discovery, get the list in. I don't know if he's saying get the list your stolen things, or he's just saying get the list and get your Discovery. You were telling me how to do Discovery, so I know you know how to do that. We were just discussing that recently when I last seen you in person about how to request Discovery. Oh nice. Viking with a pink beard. Ah! I like the Smurf.
That's pretty cool. He's got several of these.
Okay, you guys got any other questions? I got shit to do.
Hey, Peachy Rider. Okay, but Lady Justice, you got more questions over there? If not, I can pull mine up.
I don't have anything else.
Okay, well, guys, y'all hit the chat up with questions now. He's right there. He can see them. So, yeah, well, everybody likes the Viking. It's illegal is it illegal to live in a van and record cops in Fort Myers? Says notably Nova.
Nope.
No, it isn't. And it's not actually a van. It's like a camper van, really. I mean, it is a van, but it's meant to live in.
It's an RV.
It's an RV van. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Snap Phase. How you doing? Georgia Accountability. Donna. What are the charges? Yeah, I know. People ask me all the time because I'm charged with the same thing, and so is Lady Justice. And do you know the statute, or at least how to say that charge? I don't even know the statute number to it.
It's 843.2.
And it's called resisting under obstruction without violence.
Okay. What's that number one more time? Because I'd like to look that up.
843.02.
843.02. Because people ask me all the time, what are you charged with? And I'm like, well, it's like this resisting, this hindrance, and resisting without violence all rolled into one. And here it is. And I'm glad I got a copy of it now so I can read it. People, if anybody, so basically it is called I can't see here. The crime of resisting an officer without violence is committed when a person knowingly or willfully resists, obstructs, or opposes, which I don't like that, but an officer engaged in the lawful execution of legal duty or while serving legal process. And look, we are never hindering or engaging. I mean, he wasn't even engaging these people, this cop. First of all, we have the right to verbally engage them if we want to, but he wasn't engaging them. Just like that night that one came up to her, she wasn't engaging. The night I was arrested, I wasn't engaging. We want, most of us, and correct me if I'm wrong, those two that are with me right now, I just want to document it. You know, I prefer they just leave me the fuck alone. Let me document. They do enough on their own. I don't need them to come a nice fish and mess with me. You know, I just want to document. And I think, and that's when they do it a lot of times. They think you'll eventually give up on getting the document, but I don't see how that happening. We haven't given up in all these years. Hey, Cap Gamer. Hey, Midwest. Okay, Chucky. Do you want to answer that question? What was the question?
You just rambled on for 10 fucking minutes. I don't know what no question was.
I know. There was a question in it, though. There was something in it. There was, I don't know. That night, that guy, I know you were.
Safety. Do we answer that one? For public safety, I got a question in front of me. Did you try to press charges on the dude that threatens you? What I did is I told the transport officer what the guy did and how the other cop ignored it. And I know you're not going to do shit about it, is what I told him, but I just need it documented on your body cam and dash cam. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and I'm glad you did that. That's a lot of times when people say, well, why did you say this or that? Sometimes you want that documented, and you always hope that one cop, I always hope that one will actually listen to what we say and we'll actually go home and research some shit, but usually it don't happen. Or we'll go and investigate this cop. But it probably won't happen, but I'm glad you went ahead and said it. You put the word out there. You did your part. You let them know. Hey, DG1. Any more question, guys? Well, we got the man here in front of us.
No, they're completely unrelated. Two different cities, 2 hours, an hour apart. They're completely unrelated.
You mean your arrest and her arrest?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. And they're
completely 100%.
Sarasota didn't know none of us. They didn't even know. I mean, Chuck's only been there a few times to video.
Yeah.
They didn't know none of us. Why they went straight after her, I do not know. She was the furthest away at the time. At the beginning, I know.
I never said a word to any of the officers there until after they started giving their unlawful directives, and that's exactly.
Yeah, and then I noticed on your arrest today, I was watching again when you said something to her, and then she said if you one more time, and you said it was the word you spoke to her, even though you were moving as you spoke the word. I'd have to show it to him. That's what got it. Then she said one more time, and you said that whatever word it was, and that's when she arrested you and yanked you back.
And that's when she grabbed me.
Mm-hmm. And I had never noticed that before today.
Granny Gear says, so because Chuck did not go home, as the cop said, he was resisting. Here's a little secret, too. While I'm sitting at the jail, I was kind of playing dumb, and I'm like, I asked the cop that arrested me, I said, so why did you arrest me? What did I do wrong? I'm just asking so I don't do it again. And he said, it's because you talked. He said, the reason, and he repeats himself, the reason I arrested you is because you were talking.
Wow.
So definitely, yeah. I mean, it's speech. Now they're to the point where, okay, record, but but just your speech that's getting us. I don't. Yeah, I mean, this is crazy. It's getting worse.
Yep.
Yeah.
Every time we think we're getting, I mean, I do. Yeah. Do I see changes? Yes. Do I see improvements? Yes. But then you get more issues always arising. And even I've said a million times, even if we ever did get them all to act right, we would still have to watch them because they would just get corrupt all over again. But I don't see us ever getting on to that point anyway. I like you with the Chucky thing. Look up, Lady Justice. Let's see if you get Chucky in your face too.
Oh.
I think she should.
She
I think
should.
both get it. Maybe not. Maybe Chuck.
Maybe
is.
not. Maybe Chuck's a solo.
Yeah.
He's a solo character.
Yep. What the hell was I going to say? I don't even remember now. But I mean, that's the free speech part of it's just ridiculous. If that's why he arrested me. The body cams. The cop that arrested me's body cams. They apparently weren't running the whole time.
Ah.
So that's an issue.
Yeah, that's the issue for his ass too, because he wasn't.
See, there's currently an investigation going on. There's at least a lieutenant or a captain and a lieutenant involved in investigating the whole thing. So we'll see how that plays out.
That's good, because I wonder if he was even at work right then.
Me too. I requested that. I requested to find out what time he came on shift and what time he came off.
That's a good idea.
Dispatch about how they log in, and they said they do it from their computer. So, and funny things is too is like, where was the ambulance? Where was backup? Somebody got stabbed, and for 8-9 minutes I'm out there, and he don't call for backup.
That's another thing I was saying. I've never seen them not even if people don't want an ambulance, they always call for ambulance. And whoever gets to be stabbed and they just say, "Oh, I don't want to talk about it, I don't want to press charges," and they just say, "Okay, no problem." I mean, come on, somebody just stabbed somebody. The state's supposed to take that over whether you want to prosecute it or not. And then the guy gives him a card and he's like, "Yeah, I'll just talk to you later." I mean, they knew each other.
Once they passed that card and he said, I'm not pressing charges, and here's my business card, pretty much the stop's over at that point.
Right. It was over. Yes, it was. It was over. It was over.
It was funny. It's like the guys, questioned me, and then I'm talking about the guys on the street. They questioned me, and then they kind of stopped. And so, and then they didn't even, look at me. I didn't even faze them. And then the cop said something to me again, and then that fired them back up. He was the one agitating them. He's the one that kept bringing it up.
Yeah. And also, and for him to give them the illusion that he could stop you, or that he had the right to stop you. Most cops at least have enough sense to say, hey, he's going to film, just ignore him. That's what.
And then he lies and says that he says all that, but he didn't.
No.
Entire police report or his sworn affidavit.
And why did he? Then what? And then at what point? Then why? When he? I mean, I want to know what his reason was. I haven't in the sworn affidavit to come after you. I mean, how were you affecting him in any way? Like, you say speech, but you wouldn't even talk to him. He's the one that was talking to you.
Exactly, and then I just responded when he talked.
Right, and had you not answered him, then they said you were wrong for that.
And the only thing I was saying is when he would say leave, and I'm like, where do you want me to go? Tell me where to go.
And I think that was fair. That was a fair question.
Yeah, I mean, this man was in his car. He got out of his car to listen to them.
Yeah, there's case law stating free speech cannot be deemed interfering. He said I was interfering, and then charged me with something completely different than what he claimed I did. What he claimed I did when I got there, and then what he claimed I did after he arrested me is completely different than what I'm getting charged with. But the thing is it's not possible for them to physically arrest me for interfering, so then he just moves it over to obstruction.
Yeah, but it's kind of the same charge, isn't it?
I mean, kind of, but it's a little different.
In Florida, it's kind of like that one charge. It's kind of a lot of things wrapped up in one, in my opinion. And I'm glad I actually have the statute for it, because people ask me all the time. And I'm like, and I sound like a dumbass because it's hard for me to explain it without having it right in front of me. Okay, folks, any more questions for our dear friend Chuck Bronson? And Miss Lady Justice, you got any questions? Anything you want to say? I know you got court coming up on Monday in Sarasota, and I believe Yin Yang is going to be going with you into that.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's good. And do we know when your court date is, Chuck? Or no?
No.
Okay. Okay, and there's Miss Bailey, and hey, Miss Bailey. And also, yeah, guys, we want to thank you all. I mean, that night when both Lady Justice was arrested and when Chuck was arrested, you all came together so quick. I mean, I just happened to wake up when Chuck was arrested. I had already been asleep, and I woke up, and it had just happened, and Friends Code had just copied it, and I'm like, oh shit. So I went to work letting people know, and then AFA was on there in no time, and all of you guys were just coming together. And what were you doing, Lady Justice?
I was just saying, I was asleep, and you called me and said Chuck Bronson's just been arrested. I'm like, oh shit, no.
Yep. And she's like, I'm going over there. And I said, okay, I think it's a good idea. And she did too, because, we have to support each other. And he was there. A lot of us were there when she was in jail. I couldn't stay the whole night. I stayed to 4:30. But Chuck was one of the main ones that insisted that we'd be there all night long. All the guys wanted to wait there. And it felt good to her, I'm sure, to be there to pick him up after, he was one of the folks that was there to pick her up.
It really did.
These little, yeah.
Sit back and just do nothing. I had to do something.
Yeah, and I'm glad you went over there, because you did become a help. You were able to help take Bailey to get the car while Chuck was able to go home and hopefully get some rest and a damn shower and wash the gel off.
Right.
You're right. And get some rest and maybe a bite to eat. Oh, that's another thing. When I went to jail, they sent me a ticket for $55. They didn't get me no toothbrush, no bedroll. They didn't give me nothing to eat, no sandwich, nothing. Did they try to charge you anything like that? Either one of you?
They charged me $30, but I only had $6 in my wallet, so I still owe them $24.
Okay.
They gave me an invoice that I had 30 days to pay it, or they'll be sending it to a collection agency.
Yeah, I didn't want to pay that. My lawyer, hey, Elcroft, it's okay.
To answer your question.
Oh, let's see. We got a super chat from Hillsborough. I don't see where it went though. Hold on, I'll look at it on the Facebook page. Go ahead, honey.
What I was gonna say is, no, they didn't charge me anything that I'm aware of. They gave me the cash. What little I had, they gave me back, except for 37 cents, and they gave it to me in a card.
Yeah, I try to keep that as a fucking memory. I said, fuck that. Just keep the damn card. Hey,
obstruction in Florida is very large. There's like 50 things under it or some crap. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's a weird charge, and that's why when people ask me, is like it's hard to explain it. And I don't know what I was gonna say. Y'all know me. I lose my train of thought. I was trying to.
Obstruction. There's unlawful possession of a handcuff key under obstruction. There's depriving an officer under obstruction. There's obstruction by a disguised person. There's refusing to assist prison officers, which is obstruction. Resisting a timber agent is obstruction. Neglect or refusal to aid a police officer is obstruction. False personation is obstruction. I mean, it just keeps going and going and going, but there's nothing that says interfering under obstruction.
Yeah, okay. Proof that low IQs get higher cops. Yeah, that's true. I think the lower your IQ, the better chance you got of going. I have missed a super chat. I want to thank that person. That's why I'm looking for it again. And that's getting me off track. It was from Hillsborough. Thank you. I'm sorry I didn't get to read it. M Star put Lady Justice, Liberty Press, and Chuck Johnson. And she put fire, heart, heart, heart. And we got Jason, and he put anxious face with sweat. Okay. And we had one from Hillsborough, but I don't. Oh, there it is. Let's see what he says. Okay. I have proof with low IQs get jobs. Yeah, he says it's on his. He says watch his video and watch my videos and learn something. Okay. Yeah, I do believe they have low IQs. I really do. I think if you're too smart, in fact, I've heard that there's like policies against it. If you're too smart, you can't get a job at certain departments. I wouldn't doubt it. Okay, anybody else got any more questions? Because I don't want to keep you guys all night. I mean, last night we watched a video, and we watched a video of her arrest. And anything that you guys need or want from people, or is there any way they can help you with like looking things up, or
Yeah, I mean, that's something we can use if anybody comes across any type of case law, or they have time to research case law, and
That's a big help.
especially things in Florida.
Yeah.
Or at least, or other than Florida stuff, the Supreme Court case law, SCOTUS stuff, just send us links.
Okay, and thank you, Tiff, for the super chat. It says, it's not showing me the emojis. It says pure character dancing under a rain of confetti, and it says you're amazing. All right, guys. So I guess we're gonna wrap it up. If everybody's pretty much satisfied, we've got the man on here. Hey, Granny Gear. We got the man for a little bit, John Hillsburg. Yeah. So anybody that's not subbed to any of these other people, I don't know if people's had time to drop them in the chat, but if not, we'll be featuring people, and you guys are always welcome when you're in my chat. You know you are to drop links in my chat, and my mods will drop them too for you. But right now we have a special guest. Why don't you guys come back on camera real quick and say goodbye to everybody? Can you do that for me?
We already left. Sorry.
No. Try again.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
All right. All right, guys. Thank you for being patient with us. My name's American Amy.
I'm Lady Justice, Liberty Press.
And this is our bad little child, Chucky Bronson. We want to thank you guys all. We appreciate your love and support, all your help. We couldn't do this without you. When we get in these gyms, if y'all wouldn't make the phone calls, y'all wouldn't make the donations, we couldn't do it. We need you. We need everybody. This is for all of us. This is for we the people. Stay united. United we will stand. Okay, guys, we're out. Thank you so much, and thank you for your patience.
Later, everybody.
Later.
Appreciate it all.
Bye, guys.
Later.
Later, Gator. All right, y'all have a good one.
Thank you, Amy.
Thank you, guys. All right. Our next show, I don't know what the topic will be, but we'll let y'all